Although, just because I'm bragging that they're doing so well with their ganking and teamwork, the score still is 11-12. So blue team not really behind, although kinda not in the bush, but in the bush. Kind of funny. Gangplank taking some tower shots before the getting a little over anxious. Looks like the dragon might be back up, although I'm not sure if it is because it was purple team that had killed it. So the icon, it could be false, and now Gangplank in a bad position. Didn't even get the tower. Gets taunted, stunned, tibbers, and dropped. Sad. Sad to be Gangplank. Good to be the tower. Don't want to die. Oh, look at that. We saw... Oh, I was indicating was purple team getting the dragon again. Not that it had respawned. It had respawned, and now they had gotten the dragon again. Heimerdinger's turret up there in the river just spotted all three of these guys coming, so Yi and Heimerdinger know what's up. I hope they're running away, not just hiding in the bush. They were just hiding in the bush. And then they got ulted, and by like three. Everybody ulted. The entire team ulted Heimerdinger and Yi at the same time. They were stunned, tibbers dropped, electrocuted, and earthquaked by the whole team. Oh, that is too much damage. I don't even think a full feasted Cho'Gath could live through that. That was a lot of damage. Gangplank ulting mid-tower going to do a lot of damage to everybody else. Try to keep that tower up. But they decided to just weather through it. Not really sure why they didn't do any extra damage to tower. Although it's taking a little bit. It's taking a little few shots. Kennen in the grass. He thinks he's going to jump on Kayle, but Kayle will probably get away. He's a little too close to tower. It is not good to fight, to try to fight Blue tower, because you get harassed until Gangplank jumps out of the bush, and then you get killed. Now Sona in a lot of trouble flashing and ghosting, trying to get out of there. Rammus is, oh my gosh. Alright, I'm really sorry guys, I'm going to try to keep up on that. Kennen, everyone is all split up, people chasing. I'm pretty sure Kennen will get out because of that burst right there, that speed boost, but maybe Yi's still on the chase. Not sure. Sona got out. Sona was good. Sona ghosted and flashed. Looks like Heimer gonna go take all those, take out all those minions, that creep wave up top. So that two-man team tearing it up. Now we're gonna see Rammus take the blue buff. It's pretty good. That's pretty good for him. I'm circling over red buff for purple. Kayle. What was Kayle doing? Kayle sat there at tower. Tower had one hit left. Now he's getting killed, by the way, so this is even worse to say. He was at the tower. He could have just one hit it. You know, just like use his range or walked right up to it, hit it once, and would have gone down. But instead he was just attacking creeps and taking tower shots, which enabled Rammus and Kennen to come up and stun him and take him out. Kennen in a lot of trouble getting exhausted, and Yi taking her down. Him down, it down, whatever you want to call it. Now Annie's in a lot of trouble. And a Gangplank ult to add insult to injury. Man, I am good. Look at that. There you go. That's what Kayle should have done. Just thrown down a Heimerdinger turret and just let it take the damage. Kill the turret for him. Someone in a lot of trouble trying to ult Gangplank to get out of it, but instead Gangplank takes her out. So that was close to an ace. Wasn't exactly an ace. Rammus the only one who survived. And honestly, I'm thinking he's the only one who's going to do well on this team now, because Kennen and Annie are too squishy to take on Yi. And Yi's so fed that Rammus is the only one who can kill him. Rammus, here we go. As I'm saying, Rammus taunting, igniting, and Yi doing nothing to Rammus. Just as I was talking about Rammus, Rammus kills Yi. So, Yi countered by Rammus, but he is going to kill the entire team. So hopefully, the blue team learns this, and the squishies stay away from Yi, and just nuke Kayle like that, like they should. Well, he tries to get away, but he gets taunted. Heimerdinger now in a bad spot. He should have ran away long ago. Kayle's going down. Don't stay around and watch. Because Heimerdinger is going down to the stun, the taunt, and dropped. I keep calling Ramses' attack a stun. It's not really a stun. It's kind of just an interrupt. Yeah, not really a stun exactly. But they evened out the score. It's 18 to 16. Blue team starting to pull ahead. Although purple team does have 2 dragon kills, maybe 3 actually, from that steal. They had a steal and they got it themselves. So I'm not gonna say purple team's out, especially because Yi is gonna just destroy Sona there. She saw that, but he got Tibbers ulted. Now he has a lot of damage on him. But he's just gonna heal through it. Look at that meditate. Gangplank's ult. Not the best position, but you know, Gangplank's ult is not really an ult at all. His ult is his Q, his parlay. That does so much damage late game with his crit chance and all that. It's amazing. I love Gangplank. But that ult really isn't that great. It's all random. It's random chance, and who wants an ult that has random damage? I like Annie's ult for sure. Destruction for sure. I mean, it definitely always takes your opponent half HP. Purple team probably taking dragon right now. I would expect. Yeah, they are. If you guys are wondering why I keep just clicking and circling the fog of war, I'm not playing. If you haven't noticed, I'm Cho'Gath. I'm not playing. I'm at my friend's house right now. It's actually Yi and Heimerdinger, my 2 buddies. I'm sitting next to them, watching their screens basically, and we have a team fight on Sona and Annie. They're in a bad spot as the whole team converges on him. Yi doing the burst damage that he does, but Sona going down to the slow. Kennen coming in and ulting. Hopefully he can do some damage before he dies. He almost died there. Yi was low, but now he's high. He's high because of his lifesteal. He just like racked up the HP off of Annie. And now he's going in. He's gonna tower dive. He gets ulted by Tibbers and he's stunned, so that means he goes down to the tower. And Rammus' ult. Now Rammus getting a lot of damage on Heimerdinger goes down to Rammus. Ignite and ult. And Gangplank almost dying too. Really good Rammus. Now Kale. Kale just in a bad spot. Ult from Gangplank. That is a much better ult, as he does a lot of damage to Kennen, and then probably crits her for a ton of damage. And now pressure in on their mid tower, their inner tower. Hopefully Andy does something to save him, because 2 guys, the only person up is Sona, doesn't really do a lot of damage, but she can't deter these guys from taking the tower or doing too much damage to it. Although they might even kill Sona. Oh my gosh, Gangplank going for it. Gangplank getting the kill on Sona. Sona revives just to get killed again by Gangplank. Gangplank is such a great character. Oof. And now there's a natural push coming down on top tower as Blue's natural push pushes on bottom tower. Whew, good plays. Good plays. Lots of team kills. Lots of tower damage. We'll see if Blue team can pick it up and get a good ace, maybe, and push out. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm looking at Heimerdinger and Pico's screens. So if I'm circling over Dragon, I know for sure Purple team is taking Dragon. I'm not telling Blue team. Obviously, I mean I can only chat with them, and you haven't seen me chat. Kale, look on the menu map. He's in a bad spot, but he ults to get away from Annie. Although Annie going around the mountain the hill thing, I don't know, terrain, might catch up to Kale. Gangplank finding Rammus, but he doesn't know the Kennen's right in the bush, and now, oh, Kale died, by the way. Now Gangplank's in a lot of trouble. If he gets hit one more time by Kennen, he could get stunned. Yi and Heimerdinger going into the tower. They're just like, nah, we're not going out there. Everyone's getting ganked. They need to stay at tower, keep up their advantage. They don't want to lose the tower. I mean, that would just even things out. And right now, I would say they have an advantage. Look at Lizard getting pulled all the way out of his little cove to give the buff to Rammus. Yi went for these jungles. Probably to heal up, actually. The whole team almost getting on. And now Heimerdinger way out of position. He is not in a good spot. He's going to get mini stunned. Rammus, he juked Rammus. He totally juked Rammus, by the way. That stun came from Annie. But Rammus, like, circled around him. Didn't get his hit. But, that was funny. Good play, I guess, from Heimerdinger. Avoiding that, but he still died. That's a bummer. Now their mid tower is getting pushed pretty hard. It goes down. Yi getting exploded. Looks like Annie dropped her fireball flamethrower stun as Rammus taunted him still. Someone to stay still, and Yi went down. That is not good because Yi and Gangplank are really the only damage dealers right now on purple team. So not good for purple team. They're gonna push top tower because of the creep wave that happened to show up. We're looking at some items now. Annie does have a lot. Look at that Tibbers drop. Oh my gosh. Annie drops Tibbers. Like I was saying, tears Kale down half HP. And then just Kale dies. Kale gets destroyed. Good play from Annie. Tibbers is a baller. He was blinded. But he's still smacking the turret. Heimerdinger's so dead. Heimerdinger melts. 4 people jump on him. And, oh, by the way, I was saying purple team was ahead. No, not really, because now blue team seemed to come back and they've taken an inhibitor. Gangplank's taking a lot of damage, but he just heals through it. Wow. You know, he pretty much took nothing from that 1-2 combo because of that heal. Yi's back up. Yi will hopefully come in and save the destruction. Push back, maybe get a kill or 2 because they're still pushing. Even though Kennen went back, Rammus and Sona still want a piece of that turret.